Or can you? It's a great one. It's the Pepsi North America Cup final. Here we go. They're off and pacing, and a good beginning at the inside. Captain Albano smokes out of there. Captain Luke, his next-door neighbor, right out with him. Down the center, Fun Time by Emma pushing forward too. Captain's quarters in the center. Legendary Hanover on the outside. Nijinsky in traffic early 6th. Through at the rail 7th, Storm Shadow. Backed up 8th is Ivy Park. Outside 9th drives Total Stranger. Janelle Granny, the back of the bus. To the quarter, Fun Time by Emma sets up shop on the front in 26-1. Captain Albano second, and he's on the move. Jameson was rushing up there with Captain's quarters, had to take a hold for a moment, and he's third and pressing forward once again now. So to the front goes Captain Albano. Here's Captain's quarters to take it to him. Fun Time by Emma with a ringside seat to this backstretch battle. Fourth inside is Captain Luke. Outside from in fifth, Legendary Hanover, as McDonald's got him to the outside. Outside first over now. On his back, here comes Nijinsky. 54-1.5 into the final turn. Captain's quarters leads the way. Back to second is Captain Albano. Third outside to Legendary Hanover. And it's the Metro pace all over again. Captain's quarters up front. Legendary Hanover first over and driving. Back into third is Captain Albano. Nijinsky cranks up a second over rally from in fourth. Buried at the rail is Fun Time by Emma. Then to the outside is Ivy Park. 3/4 up. 1:21-2. Sprint is on with $1 million on the line. Captain's quarters leads the way. Pocket sitter Captain Albano. Legendary Hanover. Wah flips off cover. Here comes Nijinsky breathing fire. Still there, Captain's quarters. Nijinsky sails by, and it's Nijinsky in deep stretch. Drawing clear. Nijinsky hauls home the Pepsi North America Cup in 1:48-1, a perfect second over trip, and Wah parlays it into $1 million score.
You said Tripp was what was going to win this race because there were so many good horses in here. There was a lot of early jostling in this race, Randy. Maybe a little bit more than we thought there was going to be, but through it all, what happened was Louis working out the best trip.
Leads the way. Pocket sitter Captain Albano. Legendary Hanover. Wah flips off cover. Here comes Nijinsky breathing fire. Still there, Captain's quarters. Nijinsky sails by, and it's Nijinsky in deep stretch. Drawing clear. Nijinsky hauls home the Pepsi North America Cup in 1:48-1, a perfect second over trip, and Wah parlays it into $1 million score. Coming back to victory lane, the winner of tonight's 11th race, the Pepsi North America Cup, it's the Ford Nijinsky. Nijinsky, a 3-year-old Bettor's Delight Colt out of the Western Ideal Mare Pirouette Hanover. Bred by Jeffrey Snyder, owned by the West Wind Stable, John Fielding and Mark Dumaine. Trainer Anthony Beaton, winning reinsman Louis-Philippe Wah. 5 starts, 5 wins now on the season for Nijinsky, as he adds the Pepsi North America Cup to his resume tonight. Trackside with the presentation of the winning connections here this evening. Woodbine Entertainment's Chief Executive Officer Michael Copeland, along with Woodbine Entertainment Executive Chair Jim Lawson. And our very special thanks to our corporate sponsors and partners with Pepsi. Tonight we welcome their key account manager, David Bellatruti, trackside as well. Nijinsky off the sweet second over trip mapped out by Louis-Philippe Wah tonight. An incredible accomplishment on his resume. Local trainer Anthony Beaton, victorious here tonight with Nijinsky, scoring in the Pepsi North.
Nijinsky captures the 41st edition of the Pepsi North America Cup. Alongside me is winning driver Louis-Philippe Wah and winning trainer Tony Beaton. Louis, I just want your quick thoughts first. I mean, could you have mapped out a better trip tonight?
No, it worked really well, and I have to give credit to the horse himself because he's so windy. You can do whatever you want, and he'll respond to you anytime in the mile. Like a bunch of horses, you got to keep them on their toes and keep them. Him, he's just so easy to drive. I knew coming down the lane, I didn't know how much Jody had left, but I really like my chance there. I knew coming off the helmet, he'll give me a pretty good kick.
You know, this colt has been undefeated so far, and he got it done in the big one to remain his undefeated streak intact. Again, dating back to those qualifiers, though, did you know that you were driving a North America Cup colt?
Well, not that much, but I've liked that colt since day one last year. I think after a few starts, I even told either Tony or some of his crew, I said, oh, we're going to win the super final this year. Now it's a little bit a year later with a little bigger of a race, but that's just crazy.
You know, you compared him to Tattoo Artist, and you got some big wins with him. You know, this Ontario sired guy, he got you your biggest win of your career here. I mean, just talk about what it's like tonight.
Oh, I just love those two horses you just named, him, and I think we're gonna see him more and more in the next few weeks or months. I'm really excited to follow him for the summer, and I hope he just stays healthy and as strong as he is right now.
Congratulations, Louis.
Thank you.
All right, here with winning trainer Tony Beaton. Tony, going into this year, there was a colt that everybody talked about in Legendary Hanover. Just talk about how this colt, Nijinsky, who got it done tonight, I mean, when did he really burst onto the scene, you know, training down?
You know, he was a very nice colt last year. He just had a little immaturity in that, but like he was always showing these high speeds on the end of the miles. Just we couldn't use him early, you know, and anyway, this year he came back and he's so much more mature, and you can just do anything with him, and he's still got that high speed. So,
You know, Legendary Hanover first over, Nijinsky right on his back. I mean, what was going through your head?
it wasn't where I wanted Legendary to be, but at least we were following him and not someone else, you know. And I was very happy where Nijinsky was, but you know, James just got caught, and that's racing.
An emotional winner's circle here. Your wife, Lisa, very emotional. You yourself, very emotional with your first Pepsi North America Cup win. You know, Tony, you did go through some adversity throughout the winter. I mean, just what's it like standing here tonight?
It's unbelievable. This was our plan. Like I said, we're going to get things straightened out, and we're going to be standing here.
Congratulations, Tony, and best of luck the rest of the year.
Thank you, John.
All right, there's Nijinsky, who gets it done for trainer Tony Beaton and winning driver Louis Philippe in the 41st edition of the Pepsi North America Cup.